Hello friends, and welcome back to Stan's Cutlery Universe. Um, Today I'm just I'm outside at my fire pit. I got a little fire going, just getting rid of some stuff, burning some nasty, no, I shouldn't say nasty, some papers I don't need anymore, and enjoying a little bit of the outdoors while it's a nice day here in northern Michigan. Um, I'm going to do a two for Tuesday. This is a open tag brought to you by our friend Tom over at Knife Delights. Really good guy. I like Tom a lot. He is a good friend. He has seemed to have the knack to give me a call when I need a call, and that really surprises me. But I'm blessed to have Tom in my life. Today, what we're going to talk about is two big fixed blades. If you don't like fixed blades, then I'd recommend probably not watching the rest. Even though I'd appreciate it, I'd also appreciate you if you subscribed, liked, shared, and commented on this video, because that's how I know that what I'm doing is making you all, my friends on YouTube, happy. You guys are liking my content. I did shorts on both these videos, on both these knives. They're really good knives. I haven't used them a lot. The first one is a Ontario Knife Company Rat 7 with nylon sheath. This knife, this what I call it is like a baby beast. It's not super big. It does rattle, but the reason it rattles is the sheath is designed with the insert in it, that if you're left-handed, you can turn it around, and the sheath, this clip right here, goes properly for either side. So that's a good design in my opinion. You lock it in with two strips. You got a nice little belt loop, which I'm not real big on this belt loop. I do like the stuff here where you can hook it in onto your oh gosh, I can't think what it's called now. Your gear, you all know what I'm talking about. But let's get to the knife. You know what? I should have done a little research on this first, because I don't know what blade steel is. I believe it's a carbon steel. Um, this knife for me fits my hand beautifully. This is the lighter not nylon, but micarta G10 type of handle. Um, there's the Ontario knife. Sorry, see if I can get the focus. Ontario knife, USA Rat 7. Got nice jimping up here that really feels good. For me, oops, got a bug on me. For me, this is like almost the perfect size knife for when I'm going out and camping and stuff. What I've found in the past, especially using my traditional K-bar, the Marine fighting knife that I've had since, gosh, like 91 or 92 when I was in the Marine Corps, and I bought it at the PX and used it all around the world, is that you really don't need, for most occasions, a really, really long blade. It is handier with your batoning or something, but this can get most work done. And honestly, if I know I got to split a lot of wood if I'm going out there, I'm going to take me a little hatchet. I'm just being honest. I know people like to bushcraft and use these knives for that type, and it does work. But if I know I'm going to have to split or cut a lot of camp wood, I'm either going to take myself a saw to cut the wood down, or I'm going to take myself a hatchet. And that's for multiple reasons. The main reason being this: I have some problems with my neck and stuff from the Marine Corps, and I can't feel my arms and hands all the time. So especially for me, when I go out and I start hacking away on stuff, it really, really takes a lot out of me. So if I'm out there wanting to camp, I want to do the work as easily as I can, because otherwise I just hurt the whole time, and it takes the fun out of the adventure. It's a decent width blade. It's probably about 1/8 of an inch. It's sharper than a Dickens. I cut myself when first day I got this. I'll show you how it comes. Sheath is separate, right? It comes like that. Then it comes in this nice little, blade thing, right? Well, like a big dummy, I grabbed it like this, and if you can see, I went whoop, and I went, ew. And it's so sharp that you're gonna probably laugh about this. It's so sharp that, ooh, I hate rabbits getting the smoke. It's so sharp that I didn't initially realize I'd cut myself until there was like blood. Wonder if there's still a stain. No, I got it out of my Carta. But yeah, this is just a great, great knife. I really enjoy it. I'm so glad to own it too, now that Ontario's no longer with us. I bought this probably a couple years ago. I think I got it just before it was announced that, well, I guess Ontario's still with us, but they are selling, they're going bankrupt and it's getting sold out. But yeah, great knife. If you don't have a Rat 7 and you can find one, I would recommend picking it up. A Rat 5 is pretty good too. It's a little bit shorter. A Rat 6, It's usually basically how long the blade is the difference in the numbers. The next one up is the Big Daddy K-Bar. This is the K-Bar 2217 Big Brother. Okay, beautiful box. K-Bar does a great job on showing their knives off like that. But this one here, I like that they put the number on there. This is basically the Marine fighting knife enlarged. This is bigger than the Marine fighting knife normally is. Got your sheath here. Well, it looks just like the Marine fighting knife, the K-Bar Marine fighting knife, except you notice the sheath is larger and everything. And when you pull it out, this is when you can really, I love that too, K-Bar on the sheath. That's awesome. This is when you really notice it. The handle is, in my opinion, the exact same size as the Marine fighting knife. For me, it fits pretty good. The swell in the center is good, and this leather, stacked leather where they've cut and grooved in really helps for traction. And I hate rabbits. Come on, Smoke. Woo, yeah, I picked the right spot to sit. But anyways, I got to go stir the fire here soon. But anyways, it's got a serrated back here, so that is a serrated. It is sharp. It does not have a blood groove or a fuller, but it's just this thing's a beast. I mean, I'll put it up next to the Rat 7. The Rat 7 is about the size of the regular Marine Corps fighting knife. You can see the difference in size. It's quite a bit. But again, this is a K-Bar. This is made in Olean, New York. And I'll be honest, I have not used this yet. It's kind of got put in the collection. And honestly, I forgot I had it till about a week ago when I was cleaning up stuff. And all I can say, if this is built as good as the Marine Corps fighting knife, K-Bar Marine fighting knife I got when I was in the Marine Corps, this thing's going to be a beast. My wife took my fighting knife one time on a Girl Scout outing because she said she had to cut some branches and stuff. I said, well, take this. I said, just be careful. It is sharp. Make sure you don't swing through and get yourself. Well, she took it, and like all the other leaders at the Girl Scout thing are like freaking out because here's my wife, like, mini Rambo or something, But they were amazed. She said all the other leaders were just amazed at how well it did on cutting through the branches and stuff. And I have to admit, when it came home, it was dulled out. She hit a few things that she shouldn't have hit. But she even admitted it to me. She said, yeah, she's doing it, and she hit like some rocks. She didn't mean to. She's down low trying to cut a tree down, and it went through and hit some rocks. But I was still amazed at how well the edge held. Just for a nice carbon steel, it was pretty amazing. I didn't have to re-profile the blade or anything. I just basically took a stone and got them out. I do like this swedging back here. It is not sharpened. That's something you might want to do. I personally am not going to do it because, again, if I was going to do it, that'd be probably for batoning. Well, if you got a sharpened swedge, you're going to hurt your baton with it because you're going to cut your baton, because usually it's wood. Or if you're even one of those people that takes like a mallet with you, okay, where you're going to cut your plastic hammer, your mallet, So I would not recommend sharpening a swedge. Now, if you're using it for a true fighting knife, you might want to. I believe I did sharpen my swedge because, yeah, I believe I did. I'm not 100% sure on my Marine Corps fighting knife. But yeah, just a great knife. Great knife. Feels good in hand. Like I said, I have not used it yet, so I'm not going to build it up too much because I could be wrong. Maybe I thought I heard somebody here. Because maybe it's just not as good as, the older ones. But I think it is. It's got the rat tail handle where it's pinned in. You can see the pin right. But you can't see it on that side. You can see it on this side right there. Yeah, just a great knife. Like I said, if this holds up half as well as my Marine Corps fighting knife, this Big Brother will be just a beast. Well, I just want to thank you all for joining me today. I got to get over there and stir my fire before it smolders and creates us a mess. But I just wanted to share these two great American-made knives with you. You all know that I like salty knives, and I kind of hate that word, salty knives, but I guess it's nicer than some other things. But it's fun when you have some American-made knives to show the American-made knife. Excuse me, because it is fun to support American workers. But at the same time, when you're buying a foreign-made knife, if the company's owned by an American company, the knives that sell as an American company, you're still supporting American workers. So it's just half dozen here, six of another. It's how you look at it. And in my opinion on that, there is no wrong or right. If you enjoy overseas knives, that's awesome. I know I do. I have some of my favorite knives are made, honestly, made in China. you know. So what can you say? You know, it's all your own taste. But I just wanted today on this Two for Tuesday, I just wanted to share these two, you know, beautiful knives. This rat is really, I gotta get out and use this. I think my wife and I might have to do a little camp out or something. Just go and just have some fun, see what we can do. You know, even if it's just a backyard camp out. You know, because like I said, I'm not sure with my neck and stuff how much I can handle, and that stinks. You know, but it is what it is. As you can see, my fire's smoldering really bad. I need to go stir it so I can get this burn done. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, please let me know what you think of these two knives. I I know that usually Two for Tuesday you don't show fixed blades. Most people don't, but I love fixed blades. You know, if you watch my videos or see my shorts, especially, you know I love fixed blades. So I just wanted to share those. Again, if you're not subscribed to Knife Delights, get over there and subscribe to Tom. He's a great guy. I'll have him in here in the comments below or area. And also, I wanted to just say, I got a couple people out there that I really, if you're not subscribed to them, I'd like you to go get subscribed to them. The first is Chris down there at Radio Geek Blades. I've actually met him in person. He's a gentleman. He's just a good guy. He has fun with knives from around the world. He's more, well, I don't want to say he's really that much. He's kind of like me. He kind of goes everywhere. He likes traditional. He likes moderns. I would say he's probably more of a traditional guy, honestly. The next one is, please go over there and check out Wicked Blades, Mangus over there in California. Guy's starting out. I think he's been on YouTube now 2 or 3 months. He puts out some really good content. It's fun to watch. He's a decent guy. Go check him out. That's just 2 channels that are, you know, not super big channels that I'd really appreciate if you'd go and subscribe to. With that being said, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this somewhat. Please remember, live long, prosper, and collect your own way.